Ladies and gentlemen, 2 days back we told you how Lanka attack mastermind is linked to ISIS module in India. We told you how PFI material was recovered from ISIS suspects. Now, Republic has more proof. NIA probe has revealed that PFI is linked to not one, but 4 ISIS modules. Here's an exclusive report by Republic News editor Shravan Sen.
On June 12th, NIA raided 7 locations and arrested the kingpin of the ISIS Tamil Nadu Kerala module, Mohammad Azharuddin. NIA investigation has revealed that Mohammad Azharuddin, who is the key aide of Sri Lanka attack mastermind, was influenced by PFI. PFI may be in denial, but Republic has exclusive investigation details.
First key link between ISIS and PFI emerges in the ISIS Tamil Nadu Kerala module, where Mohammad Azharuddin was arrested from Coimbatore. Top sources have now told Republic TV that they have recovered PFI pamphlets written in Tamil from Mohammad Azharuddin's office. In fact, Mohammad Azharuddin has admitted that he picked up these pamphlets from a nearby mosque. Not just that, he also closely followed PFI activities in southern India, but also maintains that he wasn't a member of PFI.
And Republic is in possession of undeniable proof of PFI linked to ISIS module in South India. Shahjahan Kandi, kingpin of the Kannur ISIS module, was deported from Turkey. He has admitted that he was a PFI member since 2008.
His accomplice, Shamsher, was also someone that he met during the PFI meetings. In these crucial documents, they've clearly written, NIA maintains that during these meetings, there was an attempt that was made by Shahjahan to indoctrinate others who were attending this PFI meeting.
It doesn't end here. NIA is investigating the ISIS module in Valapatnam in Kerala. 2 suspects from this module who wanted to travel to Syria were intercepted in Turkey. Here's their PFI link.
As far as ISIS Valapatnam case is concerned, 2 of the accused were essentially members of PFI, and in this document that we have essentially accessed, NIA says that Midlaj and Abdul Razak were activists of Popular Front of India and Social Democratic Party of India and had collected funds besides conducting preparations in India during 2016 and 17 and reached Turkey through Iran with the intention of crossing over to Syria and joining ISIS.
Agencies believe there are 4 ISIS modules in India which have been influenced with PFI. The evidence is mounting. Has the time come to consider bigger action against the radical group? An exclusive report filed by Shravan Sen.
And you saw that report by Shravan Sen. Shravan is joining us from the studios. Shravan, your report actually establishes a direct link between PFI and ISIS, not just being linked to 1 but 4 ISIS modules. Just take our viewers through this entire investigation that you've done.
Well, Sucharita, to begin with, PFI has all this while been maintaining that there is absolutely no link whatsoever with the ISIS module that has been busted by the National Investigation Agency. That's been the stand on the day when one such person was arrested by the National Investigation Agency. In fact, Mohammad Azharuddin, who was arrested on Wednesday. This was the latest ISIS module that was busted by the National Investigation Agency. And now top sources confirming to Republic TV that PFI pamphlets were basically recovered from his office. Azharuddin has admitted to the National Investigation Agency that these pamphlets were procured from a nearby mosque. Now, what's important to point out here is that not 1 but 4 ISIS cases that we are looking into where there is a direct PFI link. To begin with, the ISIS Kannur case, where there is a clear link between Shahjahan and several of the ISIS module that you're looking at. And this is what the NIA had to say when they were probing the ISIS Kannur case, where they said Shahjahan joined PFI in 2008, an organization for Muslims in Kerala, where he gradually developed fundamentalist Islamic views. It goes on to say that he actually met his accomplice Shamsher in one of those meetings of the PFI. So there is a direct link when it comes to the ISIS Kannur module. Not just this, but there are several other modules that we're talking about. The ISIS Valapatnam case also, where you have two of the main accused in this particular case who are basically PFI activists. These are people who were deported from Turkey. They were arrested here in India, and after the investigation that was carried out, they found out that there is a clear PFI link that is essentially emerged. So not just one, but 4 cases from ISIS Kannur to ISIS Valapatnam, ISIS Chennai module, and ISIS Omar al-Hind. These are the 4 modules where there is a direct PFI link that is essentially emerging, and these documents that Republic TV has essentially accessed clearly shows that there is essentially a PFI link that is emerging.
Shravan, incriminating evidence, and this evidence clearly showing, if I can say, that PFI members wanting to join ISIS. Now, what will the PFI have to say? Now, as you said, that it had been denying all these charges. What will the PFI have to say to this? Because the report that you get on the table clearly shows how PFI is actually nurturing terrorists.
Well, there's absolutely no doubt between the link of PFI members with that of ISIS, because it all begins from 2016 when this first case of ISIS Kannur was busted by the National Investigation Agency. And I'd just like to point out one more thing, Sucharita. Here, the national investigation in this particular document, they are saying that the investigation that they carried out, there was a clear inclination towards ISIS, where they are saying that Shahjahan, one of the prime accused in the ISIS Kannur case, used to speak in favor of Khilafat declared by the ISIS and had formed a separate group of like-minded associates in PFI. So they're clearly talking about the fact that they had these meetings that were basically PFI meetings. In those PFI meetings, they were talking about the ISIS ideology. But if you go by what the senior leadership of PFI has to say, they have been maintaining that there is no link whatsoever. In fact, they go on to say that they have all this while denounced the ISIS ideology. In fact, there have been a lot of literature, is what they say, basically documenting that they do not believe in the ISIS ideology. If that's the case, then what about these documents? These are not documents that we have just put it out in public domain. These are documents of the National Investigation Agency. They are clearly saying that these are members of the PFI. Not just the ISIS Kannur case, also the other case that we're talking about, ISIS Valapatnam case, where you have two more PFI members. You have Midlaj as well as Abdul Razak. Both in this particular case, they're clearly saying that they are members of the Popular Front of India, SDPI, and had collected funds besides conducting preparations in India during 2016 and 17, and reached Turkey through Iran with the intention of crossing over to Syria and joining ISIS. This is clearly what the National Investigation Agency had to say. So for all those who are essentially saying there's absolutely no link whatsoever, there is, and this is the details that we are bringing out. And the latest certainly comes up from the ISIS Tamil Nadu Kerala module. In the ISIS Kerala and Tamil Nadu module, you do have the prime accused, Mohammed Azharuddin, who was arrested on Wednesday. There are PFI pamphlets that have been recovered, and we can tell you, we can confirm this from our sources, that the PFI pamphlets which were written in Tamil, Azharuddin essentially admitted that he got it from a nearby mosque. He was closely following PFI activities in South India, and not just that, the fact that he has been looking after the PFI actions in South India itself. Yes, he did deny that he's not a member of PFI. Having said that, what's important to point out is that when you have literature, and secondly, when the person himself is admitting that yes, he's been following activities of PFI in South India, that in itself is a huge indication of what's really happening down south when it comes to links between PFI and ISIS.
Right, Shravan, the report that you get us, this exclusive report clearly establishing the link between PFI and ISIS. And why shouldn't we say that all this while when these men were attending meetings of the PFI, they were actually getting ready to join ISIS modules. Thank you so much, Shravan, for joining us with that report, with that exclusive report. And we will quickly slip into a short break.